They'll come out in the pistol.
Green 90. Mike 51.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 19 yards that time for number 19. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
They go play, and he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Paul bringing it in. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Come on, Jordan.
There, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Xavier Rhodes is a cornerback who does not mind being physical. Whether he's covering passes or coming up in the run game, he's going to be there.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bullshit.
You know, for this Vikings team, as they come back out here on offense, I don't know that any group had more of a roller coaster ride.
We want to do it on defense, baby. No time for that.
Change at the beginning, the hot start, and then the cold middle. It was just a tough year for them, wasn't it?
It really was. And when you look at how their season went, you mentioned the role.
Looking for his tight end.
Don't play with the kid. Ain't nothing safe no more.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now.
My fault.
Series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he comes back with one complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
The first carry now for Rob Kelly. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
It's like a good novel, man. From undrafted free agent to leading rusher for his team, the Rob Kelly story in 2016.
You're right. Matt Jones had 460. He led it by a wide margin, did Kelly, 704. The question I have for you, what do you see from Fat Rob now going forward?
I think that he can be the lead runner for them because he does an excellent job in pass protection, a skill not many backs have.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. First and goal, Kelly. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier.
Into the end zone.
To the ball, man. Wow.
Washington. A great play there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. And his kick is good. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
And he's taken down. Back at his own set.
The truth in the booth. It's nothing else going down but the youth. This is how I do. Motherfucker. It ain't easy being the best now, man. Hey, this shit come with hours of work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta actually put the time in on these sticks, man. It's all about the time on the sticks.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson.
You know we're not going for that. Good play.
28-yard line.
Brandon, I know you
I didn't see that coming.
Game, and Adrian Peterson has to be a popular pick for owners. But this year, a tough season for him. A knee injury early limited him to 72 yards total for the season.
Yeah, early indeed. Week 2 on that knee injury. So 72 yards, as you said, for the year. Came back admirable, hoping to get him into the playoffs, but didn't look like he was ready to return.
Man, don't keep trying me, man. Oh, you put Teddy in there thinking you about to slang that rock now. Boy.
Points at the end route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Throwing is Bridgewater.
It's the same result.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Second down, Bridgewater. And Rudolph has it left side. That one goes for 20.
You better find the open man. Every time you better find it. Because I'm out here. And don't try me. Do not, under no circumstances, throw that ball my way.
He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough.
And I can't wait till you got the confidence to do that. That's when you're going to know it's real.
Peterson alone in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And some room to roam now.
I seen it. That's my fault.
They give him 13 yards there on the play.
I seen that slow ass shit. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Looking left side, he's got it complete.
For
4. It's
when you see zone
it's not there like that.
Drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That shit wasn't even for that nigga. I was going to the spot. I was definitely going to the spot. I didn't like that.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play call. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. To the air again with Bridgewater. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off.
Oh, boy, real.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did. In the back
Man, they didn't even challenge that shit. I didn't like that.
Sideline. You have to get your feet down in bounds for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance. Who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And now what they want to see here, he's still down on the field. Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Throwing, Cousins, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter, able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. 3rd and long for Cousins. Jordan Reed has it, and he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it down to the 32. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. More from Minneapolis after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 4th down, Cousins. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. And now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Throwing, Bridgewater, and complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, 55 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Complete to the right. This is Garcon. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Finding time. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Cousins on the keeper, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Kirk Cousins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR.
I thought you were going to be at that touchdown. Come bust down, roll that thing real quick.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second down now after the pass completion. They go play action. Cousins. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Now we'll take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They've got great field position, obviously, to start this drive. Tie game, do you maybe go a little riskier here with that great field position?
I think some guys look at it and say, let's go. Be aggressive. Be bold. Let's get it downfield right now. Other guys will look at it and say, you know something? I think we're in a position
This
to
motherfucker
get
got the
3
nerve to
points
be
if
trying
we don't
shit
make
on
any
me.
big mistakes. Run our offense, get in that spot, and see if you get the 3, and hopefully, maybe even more.
Either way, I bet they're happy to have options. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Josh.
Up by the all-pro corner,
Josh.
Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony.
I see you sitting on it. I see you sitting on it. That's my fault. I seen him sitting on it. I seen him sitting on it. That's my fault. That's 2 back-to-back. That's all the mistakes you're going to get.
We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. Laquan Treadwell from 8 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I gave this game away. That's my fault.
The field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Washington.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now Cousins. He's going to take another shot here. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Kelly on the counter. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. To throw, Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Cousins from the gun on third. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Sharif Floyd in there to get him. His second sack now of the afternoon. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it will set up short at the 33-yard line. Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it.
Come on, fuck that shit, man. Don't fucking play with him, man.
Because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine, that's held in Indianapolis every year.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I don't care who you is. I don't care who is, AP, who. What?
People are on base.
We on stick.
One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw is Bridgewater. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater, the big man, get the oxygen tank ready, and he gets it back into the end zone.
Who will score? Put that press on.
To a Washington touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. So
big-time football, man.
Again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to
well, don't be out there spinning, boy. You get that rock up again. Because that hit stick coming, boy. Uh-oh, I didn't fuck around, got warmed up now, baby. That's all I had to do was sit a couple of hit stick. Them passes about not to be safe, big dog.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Them passes about not to be safe.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's in it?
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Come here.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to
Take the crunch time, baby. Last time this new motherfucker annihilated me, motherfucker, crunch time. Nah, 4th quarter. That's when I really turned up.
Let's go.
go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to air one out.
Come on, but the boys ain't playing. That shit ain't never good.
He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to.
I couldn't get over there. I was trying.
And they may have to change accordingly.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they
slow him down? You just can't have him out there, you know what I'm saying, drive. You just can't stand no big drive, fellas.
That type of a gain. If they don't,
no quick one, you know what I'm saying?
First down, Bridgewater. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
No pressure, man. It's no pressure, man.
34 yards. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game.
No pressure. Say something, Mello. I wish you would say something, Mello.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field.
Put it on your motherfucking shoulder, Cook. Man, I ain't gonna play with you, man.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Caught left side, Garcon. A good pickup there, a 22.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Sharif Floyd makes a stop. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
They'll go again with Kelly.
Man, you can't beat that one, nigga.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Oh, man, but you cut it wrong.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset.
Well, you know what? I got to put my motherfucking milk out there, baby. I put my motherfucking milk out there, man.
Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line.
Okay, so you got that grade 8. Hey, what that defense that you be talking about, man? You think he's going to bust down road with AP? No.
Take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater.
Think he's going to bust down road with AP? Ain't no way in the fuck I'm going for that.
A great read, and it's picked off. And now he's got a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. And here come the Redskins now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Put that pride to the side, cuz.
There's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Another pistol look here. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Cousins to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
But different game, man. I've been at it, man. That shit ain't safe out there, though.
Comes Minnesota.
I know what it's going to take to do it.
Game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. Cool. And this is what they
cool. You want to see what I was going to come out in? I know that.
They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Just 4 yards on the pickup.
I'm waiting on you when you think you're gonna bust that bitch down.
Teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play.
Where they use it. The users will separate everybody. That's what separates the difference. Everybody can control the game, but it all falls on the user. What the user gonna do? Yeah. Yeah. Bust down, roll it, young guy.
Right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Back to throw. Finding time. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point. In this situation, this little time left takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? That'll be taken in the end zone. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Okay, man. That shit pissed me off. Send it, man.
Just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul right now. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got. Oh, 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 oh. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care where we're dancing tonight. Just as long as you're there. When the night ends, there's no winner when you're walking alone. Sliding down the last street as the day creeps. What you doing with nobody at home? Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me?